Hey guys, it's Kayla. I'm doing another book review for the book 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. This book is also a very good book. One of my favorites that I've read. So basically, it's this guy named Clay Jensen returns home from school to find a mysterious box with his name on it lying on his porch. Inside, he discovers 13 cassette tapes recorded by Hannah Baker, his classmate and crush who committed suicide 2 weeks earlier. On tape, Hannah explains that there are 13 reasons why she decided to end her life. Clay is one of them. If he listens, he'll find out how he made the list. Through Hannah and Clay's dual narratives, Jay Asher weaves an intricate and heart-rending story of confusion and desperation that will deeply affect teen readers. Yes, this book did affect me. It was a very good book, very well written. The subject matter is something that I think sometimes parents don't want to talk about, and they don't want their kids to talk about it. They don't want their kids to read that stuff. But you know what? They have to. Because, I mean, look at all these kids that are committing suicide, and what are we doing to prevent it? And most people, they don't realize what their actions do and what their actions, how they affect people. And this book, clearly, it does a great job of showing how someone's actions can affect someone's life in dramatic ways. I think that the parents, need to let their kids read something like this because it's a great book. And it's not telling you, oh, if you're getting bullied, commit suicide. It's not telling you that at all. That's not the message it's sending across. It's just, I just love this book. He did a very good job writing it. It kept me interested the whole way, I really wanted to see what Clay did. And if you haven't read the book and you plan on reading it, you will be surprised. I just, it was full of surprises, and it kept you interested, there are people that can relate to this book. And, people who have, maybe thought about committing suicide, but, they realize that it's not the right thing to do. And that's an amazing thing that they could realize that. But for other people, they couldn't realize that. And it's really sad that they couldn't realize that. And I think that life is precious, and that, people should, think before they speak and think before they do things to other people, because, I don't think people realize how they affect people. And, they can affect people in a negative way to make them feel worthless, to make them feel not good enough, to make them feel like they just shouldn't be here anymore. And that's not right at all, because no one should feel like that. Because none of that's true for anyone. No one should, be so hurt and kill themselves, because it's just such a sad thing. And, every time I hear about it, it saddens me, because, my hearts go out to their families, because it's a very sad thing, and I could not imagine, if I was in their shoes. But, yeah, this was a very, very good book. I actually read this twice. Once on my own, and once on my own, I wasn't quite as focused, because, I don't know why. I don't know why I wasn't quite as focused. But the second time I read it in English class. We read it out loud. And I think that was really cool that we could read it in English class. So we read it in English class, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So that is all for this book review. I love the book. I recommend it for any teenager out there, boy or girl. So that is all, guys. I will see you guys later.